Hey yo, this is Koi. Today I have the Yu9 Que. And Chinese IEM, that has been all the hype lately in the audio community. It features one dynamic driver and 3 balanced armature hybrid setup and comes in at around $400 US, but may be different with all the tariff situation and depending on your region. This is the box that it comes in, and inside you get a very nice carrying case that is very crush resistant, and it has very nice padding inside and feels very nice. Other than that, you get a IEM protective pouch, a microfiber cloth, and a cable clip if you need that, and 2 pairs of ear tips. This one is a regular silicone ear tip, and the other one is a more premium looking liquid silicone. And lastly, you get this 3D printed thingy that says chue and your serial number inside. And the back kind of looks like this, which is a very interesting inclusion. And you kind of just put it on your desk for display. The design on the chue is something that surprised me. It has this 3D topographic map design that I never thought looked good in pictures, but after seeing it in person, there's just something very unique about it that I really dig. The shell on the chue looks to be on the bigger side, and it's also kind of wide. I have heard from some people that the fit can be an issue for them, but so far I find it to be very nice and comfortable. If you have small ears, I would definitely still recommend trying it out before you purchase it. The cable on the chue is, well, it's alright. I have seen similar looking cable on a $20 IEM. It has some memories like this, and doesn't have a chin slider on it if that is something you need. It does come in 3.5 and 4.4 millimeter, and you can pick which one you want. Now, how does the Yu9 Que sound? It has a neutral reference sound with a tasteful bass boost that adds fun and impact without losing the balance. And I'll put the graph like right here. Starting with the bass, it has good thumpy and texture bass that I feel is just the right amount for most people. If you like your bass and listen to something like the Kiwi Ears Punch on a daily, the chue might feel very bass-light in comparison. To me, the bass is just right and has the right amount in contrast with other parts of the frequency response. The mids on the chue are very neutral and reference sounding. There isn't really any what people call vocal magic happening here, but it is still above average in terms of vocal performance. The treble on the chue are very extended, but can come off as a bit bright. To me, the treble is nowhere to the point of being fatiguing, but it does make the chue more crisp and clinical sounding. Moving on to technicalities and gaming, the chue punches way above its price point in this department. It has a decently wide soundstage, but not the widest I have heard. If the Soft Ears Cerberus, which has one of the widest soundstage I have heard, is a 5 out of 5. The chue is about a 3 or 4 out of 5 for its soundstage. The chue also has very good 3D pinpoint imaging and are honestly better than some of the kilobuck IEMs that I have tried. Not only that, it has great resolution and separation, making it excellent if you want to play competitive games. It gets 2 controllers from my gaming recommendation. While it does have excellent imaging, I didn't find the resolution and details to be as good as some of the more expensive IEMs I have tried. For comparisons, let's start with the Moondrop Dusk in its DSP form. The Dusk has a warmer tonality than the chue, and I like the bass on it just a bit more. For about the same price, it's a solid, warm sounding set compared to the more neutral tuning on the chue. And you can switch out the DSP cable on the Dusk for a more mid-focus tuning on it. Another one to look at is the Elysium Pilgrim, which has a similar driver configuration and tuning to the chue. I like the treble on the Pilgrim a bit more as it felt more smooth, but I think chue has better bass, soundstage, and imaging compared to the Pilgrim. The A-Full Performer 7 is another great set for the price. It has more of a mild V-shape, and personally, I like the chue more for its technicality and bass, but if you want more mid-bass and forward treble, the P7 might be a better pick. Lastly, the Mega 5 EST is one of the most talked about set for the past few years for its meta target. To me, the Mega 5 EST has some problem in the bass and treble, whereas the chue feels a bit better to me in both of those areas. If you still want a meta target set, the nice HCK Rockies is one that I tried at Tanchjim recently and is a better Mega 5 EST, improving on the bass and treble area where I felt the Mega 5 EST lacks, making it a bit better to me than the chue. For recommendation, people that like a neutral and reference kind of tuning will find the chue to be very pleasant to listen to. For people that want more bass or a bit more fun and flavor to their music, you may want to look elsewhere. While I do find the chue to be quite good, it just feels a bit bland, kind of like drinking water to me. It is just an excellent all-rounder that does everything well, but doesn't really sound special other than its technicality for the price. Overall, I think the hype is justified for the chue. It packages a very good tuning and technical performance into $400, and the only thing I would consider changing on the chue is the cable. But for the cost of a nicer cable and just a little bit more money, you can almost get the nice HCK Rockies, which I prefer more. So I'm gonna give the chue a 2-star recommendation, as there are just so many good IEMs to choose from in the current market. Something to keep in mind with the chue's popularity, there's most likely going to be a long wait for the pre-order as well. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.